And the action is back on the way. Barcelona carrying a one-goal lead. Goretzka. Messi. And it's Goretzka. It's Pedri. Oh, sweet feet.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. And he's really put himself on the line here. And it's been taken short. Almeria have the chance to go the other way.
The attendance
So,
for this
Jim, what are you
match was
thinking?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Lovely bit of skill. Shapes to shoot! That's a half-decent try.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Substitution in progress.
Almeria can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, it looks like they just want to introduce a new focal point to the attack.
Van Bauten. Goretzka being hunted in packs.
Well, he's been dropping into space and spraying balls all over the pitch, so enough seems enough now.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. And here's Leo Baptistao.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset. Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical. Barcelona surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route, but...
Oh, he's been caught on it here! Still just that single goal, and we are nearly done. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Barcelona, moments now away from seeing this one out.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Played out wide. He's found a way through.
2 added minutes
Fires
have
it
been
in low.
indicated.
He's had a shot! They've done it! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Two up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to have any...
And time is up. Barcelona can probably lay claim to the title of having been the better side here. Certainly more results driven as they went about their business in an efficient manner. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely
Hello,
here.
everybody, and welcome
Gorgeous,
to
gorgeous
today's
evening.
match.
The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense. He's having a go! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
In with the challenge. That's a lovely, neat pass. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Marquinhos, he's one of the toughest and most competitive centre-backs in the business. He's the kind of player you can rely on to always be just where you need him, making a vital interception or just making life difficult for the opposition to get through. And that's a very valuable characteristic.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Ibora. He's shooting! Oh, what has happened here? And he welcomes it. And another try! David Villa could move up a gear here. Schneider. Barcelona are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. And it's Schneider. David Villa. Van Bouten to Marquinhos. Played out towards the right wing. He just refused to budge, and he's got his way. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Goretzka cuts out the pass. Schneider. He's got space in the area. Interesting ball. Pedri, and he's onside. Gets his head to it. Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
That'll be a throw. Mendes gets into some space. It's out for a goal kick. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. Barcelona head to the dressing room, not yet having broken through. Tight, cagey game. Neither team any further forward than they were when they started out. And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
And it's Neymar. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Played over towards the opposite flank. Goretzka. 0-0 still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. Neymar might just make this. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Iborra. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Iborra. Can he stop it going out? Oh, he's been caught on it here! Ball is over the line.
Substitution on the field. Number 20. Coming on the field is number 5.
Dixon. Marquinhos. Pedri. And it's Neymar. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. He's got away.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Good running, strong and purposeful. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. David Villa. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. It's Neymar!
Barcelona merit full marks for their attitude.
Oh, that is asking for trouble.
Substitution on the field. Number 16.
Time for a change in personnel.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
It is a corner, good chance. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And now they can spring out of defence. Barcelona are repeatedly frustrated here in the face of this rearguard. Time is getting away from them. It's a really well-measured ball. Iborra, nicely aimed pass. Now who's going to be first to this? Neymar is firing after that one. He's shifting through the gears here. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression despite all the huff and puff.
And
so what do you take away from it all, Jim? So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. And as you can see, we've already started here. Nuno Mendes. Mendes is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, I've always been impressed with how this guy, Szoboszlai, has been able to combine physicality and the finesse he can also add to his game, Peter. He makes good use of his strength when receiving the ball in tight areas, and he has that trickery and athleticism.
Lewandowski! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Lewandowski. Neymar. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Szoboszlai. That's good defending, very good defending. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Up he goes! It's a loose ball. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Szoboszlai. Messi. Szoboszlai. No outsmarting him this time. Oh, that's well done, really robust. And it's Messi. Well, a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. It's loose now and they want to get it back. And he was alert to it. Pedri. It's Lewandowski! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Barcelona really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case.
And the whistle goes for half-time. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. So we reach the halfway point.
Barcelona ended that first half in such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be maintained in this second half.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Barcelona clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. And he cuts out the supply. Marquinhos. Now Van Bouten. And Dixon. Nuno Mendes. Best part of an hour, and still no breakthrough from either side. It's Pedri. Nuno Mendes. Neymar. That's tidy. Into the middle. Oh, what a climb! He's come off to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Terrific header! He's missed, but not by that far.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Dixon. And he's there to retrieve it. Szoboszlai. Messi! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Messi, just denied by a lick of paint. We're talking centimetres.
Lewandowski looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, he's one of these players, Peter, who plays the percentage game. If you keep playing him in, something's bound to happen.
Real chance! In he goes again! And yes, it's there! Finally the breakthrough!
Well, you can see what it means to all of them. A frustrating game, but now they have what they wanted, and they're rightly pumped and ready to go again.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Barcelona have penetrated for the first time.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Driving forward. It's Neymar! Oh! Fantastic! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Two ahead, late in the day, game over surely.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
The goal scorer for Barcelona.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Number 10.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Substitution.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Messi. For
There'll be
Szoboszlai.
5 minutes added time.
Barcelona clearly now in lead preservation mode. Chips it through. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 9, Messi. Number 8, Soboslai. Coming on the field, number 18, Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 5, Schneider.
The message is clear, none shall pass. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they have the result that was of paramount importance. Good enough in the eyes of their people. Lewandowski voted man of the match. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. And as you can see, we've already started here. Morcillo. Oh, he's played it in low. Back in once more. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. That's a throw. And that is a little undercooked. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. David Villa, and the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve, and one more try!
Barcelona would very much seem to be growing their confidence here. You can feel it.
Quarter of an hour played. No goals as yet. Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Marquinhos. And Mendes. Neymar chasing after it. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Van Bouten. And it's Goretzka. Schneider. Now it's Neymar. He is through here. And that's a Schneider! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Messi, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Turns and goes, it's Schneider! Goal! Barcelona! First blood drawn.
Barcelona clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Barcelona have fired themselves in front.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
And he's being shifted off it. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. And he's running through. Messi. Schneider. Terrific header. No mistake. A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And we've reached half-time. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, they had their opponents reeling in that half, Peter, and the break may influence a change somehow, but don't hold me to it.
Barcelona go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion. And the action is back underway. Short changes him with that pass.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And it's Neymar. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Schneider. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Goretzka. Schneider going face-to-face with his great rival. Nice control. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Works it forward. Goretzka. Couple of goals between the sides, and it's still early in the second half.
Match was 71,898.
Has a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, that's a sign that he clearly feels the need to take it upon himself to try and get his side back into this.
Schneider for Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, that's a fine interception. Morcio. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Looking for options for movement. Oh, that's a key interception. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Morcio. Can he latch on to this? And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, number 35, number 22. Coming on the field, number 9, number 19, number 24.
He's not going to get any further than that.
Substitutions taking place.
Ronaldo spots it and intercepts. Marquinhos. Can he get it through? Oh, and he's through the middle. He's got away. Tries a shot! Oh, he's been caught. In he goes again! And the pass is intercepted. Nuno Mendes. Goretzka.
There
Pedri.
will be 1 minute added time.
Not too much to add on here, just a minute. And we're done. Barcelona are walking off satisfied with their day's work. A result no less warranted, no less deserving of their efforts. A job done in a highly professional manner.
With the
David
owner of a
Villa
blue
picking
car
up the Man
parked
of the
outside
Match
the
award,
stadium gate.
and no
Kindly
surprise
remove
there.
it.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. And he's had a hit! So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, someone I can see as being very powerful in midfield, Peter, is Leon Goretzka. His build and strength being the obvious assets, but also the covering and the energy he puts into his game. That makes him the perfect foil to the more traditional central playmaker, and it's a role that he's often deployed in too.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. It's gone out for a throw-in. That's very neat. Pedri. Lovely bit of skill. Well, it's a loose touch and the ball is anyone's. Tries to get it clear. Big chance, corner. Messi plays it short. There's the hit!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Pedri. Pedri! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Pedri clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Burgos are looking to go forward now. Dixon. Barcelona are enjoying the lion's share of possession, but nothing yet to show for it. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. It's a goal kick. Dixon. Van Bouten. Nuno Mendes. Neymar looks to get on the end of this. And that is out of play. Burgos deciding to turn to the long ball now. That is pretty evident.
Yeah, it is clear that they've decided to take a more direct route to goal now, but you know, they can't just continue doing this and make it predictable. And importantly, they've got to look to win the second ball. If they do that, they should get right up the pitch.
Yeah, it really should. There's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Pedri. Neymar. Solid defending, refused to be outmuscled. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. There's no getting past him. It's really well defended. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Hits one! They've got to be quick to recover this. And it's half-time here. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Barcelona clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Schneider. David Villa. And the ball's come loose here. Oh, that's a fine challenge.
Villa really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Cleared away. They've won a corner. They've played it short. Schneider gets it away. Great position here. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Neymar takes control of it and he's on the move. And the shot! He's got a goal! And finally he has breathed life into the game!
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
The goal scorer for Barcelona.
Burgos choosing to make the first change.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury-related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
So the first moment of real significance.
It's so often the case with goal scorers. Little
David Villa! And that is doing no harm at all.
What a fabulous run. OK, it didn't come off in the end, Peter, but that would surely spark some kind of response from those around him.
And no, that was never going to make it. He rises! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Substitutions taking place.
So there's going to be another change here. Marquinhos. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. For Van Belten, and it's Marquinhos. He has found the way through. He's going for goal! Has another go! Really well taken goal. Do not write them off. Back they come. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
19.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that goal just serves to give them the momentum and psychological edge now at this stage, but for me, they've got to chase a winner.
Oh, the ball's run loose here. And he's following up. He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 9. Messi.
So time for change.
Coming on to
And this one has been on the
replace
cards
him
for a little while.
number
Cristiano
18.
Ronaldo. Getting the call here in what
Ronaldo.
can be interpreted as a clear show of intent.
Well, it's going to make for a frantic end, Peter. Let's hope he's got enough
There will
time
be
to
5
make the
minutes
impact he
added
wants.
time.
And he's surging through. Schneider. It's Schneider! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 10. Neymar.
The changes then in quick
Coming on the
succession.
field
Xavi
is
Simons coming
number
on here
22,
as broadly expected.
Xavi Simons.
Yeah, I think it's time for some brave decision-making.
Big header! Harmlessly behind. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. 5 minutes to add. And that will be the final act. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. David Villa taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match,
Those of you
and
making their way
deservedly
home
so.
on public transportation today, please.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely
Hello,
here.
everybody, and
Gorgeous,
welcome to
gorgeous
today's
evening.
match.
The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Such scenes here. A sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And it's Neymar. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Could try cutting inside here. Pedri. And it's Neymar. David Villa. Neymar.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers. Don't concede the opener.
Good spot, he's seen the run. Schneider. David Villa.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
For Messi. Pedri. Here's Goretzka. Pedri. Dixon. David Villa. That is Snyder! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Oh, what a climb! Goal! Barcelona! Great header, made it look easy.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Barcelona have broken through, it's 1-0.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
And he thumps it clear and claimed it back swiftly.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Neymar. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. And it's Messi. Now it's Pedri. Schneider. Foot in. And the ball's gone astray. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Barcelona come off having scored the only goal of the game so far. It's been tight, it's been exciting, and there is certainly plenty for us to chew on during the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Oh, he's been caught napping! Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
The attendance for this
And it's
match
Neymar.
was 71,649.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And here's Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, that's well spotted. Now it's Borja Mayoral. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they settle for a riskier approach now to defend this.
Schneider, who's set up one goal so far. Messi. Messi powering forward here.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it, because
He's had a hit! And the lead stays intact, just.
that had a lot resting on it, you know, Peter, and he's visibly cross with himself.
Substitution on the field. Number 9. Borja
Getafe
Majoral.
can now introduce
Number
the first of their
14,
substitutes.
Juan Bernat. Number 5.
Nuno Mendes,
Coming on the field. Number 10.
Neymar.
Number 24.
Neither of these two
Number
want to come off
20.
second best. It's Sneijder. And it's Goretzka. And Marquinhos. Van Bauten. Barcelona leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. Sneijder will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, sweet feet. Neymar looking understandably energised after his goal. Barcelona moments now away from seeing this one out.
Substitutions taking place.
And it's Neymar. Soboslai.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Goretzka. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Barcelona have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. Neymar voted man of the
And a quick
match, and
announcement
deservedly
today that
so.
memorabilia from today's match is now on
How would you
sale in the
summarise what we've
stadium.
seen? So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Oh, that's a key interception. Sneijder. Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Sneijder. That's an excellent interception. Spread it left. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
Goretzka. Alava are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing down the flanks, and I think they look as if they're going to cause some real problems to that opposing defence. Both flanks are working quite well now.
It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Pedri. Marquinhos. And Dixon. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Goretzka. Goretzka. Neymar. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Neither side giving way. It has been tight. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Neymar. It's Neymar! They score!
That couldn't have been a more potent injection of belief for this team. Top man, top drawer.
A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Barcelona have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down.
Van Basten clears it away. It's a mighty effort! And there is the half-time whistle. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
From today's match is now
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak may be all it needs to change it.
Barcelona go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. If you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Joan Jordan. Pedri did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. Marquinhos. Oh, can he get onto this? Pedri. He gets big.
The attendance for this match
He's
was
done very well to get to that.
71,898.
Suarez actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And now they can spring out of defence. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
And he's intervened well there.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Goretzka looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Well, he's been dropping into space and spraying balls all over the pitch, so enough seems enough now.
Just about up to 75 minutes. He's going for goal! Oh, what has happened here? That's another chance! It's in! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining. Game still on. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky. It'll come your way.
Substitution for Barcelona, number 15.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that goal just serves to give them the momentum and psychological edge now at this stage, but for me, they've got to chase a winner.
Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Nuno Mendes. Now it's Neymar. Pedri. Schneider. It's Pedri. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Goretzka. Pedri. He's got away. Can he stop it going out? Tries the... Oh, he's been caught now. And that will be the final act. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
A rather flat performance for me when we expected something a lot stronger. I think they thought the win would just come to them, and it didn't.
They will make fine souvenirs.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. If you're just joining us, it's a mighty effort! Denied brilliantly.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
They've played it short. He's been picked out. And now a sudden chance to counter. Marquinhos making his 200th appearance today. I guess that's the most significant team news.
Yeah, and he looks like he's raring to go here too, Peter. You can really tell how eager he is to leave his mark on this game. And when he's in that sort of a mood, he usually gets what he wants.
Adu Ares. Ares in acres of space out wide. Barcelona still without a single shot on target. Luis Suarez. Now it's Pedri. Pedri! Goal! Barcelona! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Pedri demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Now the finish! Goretzka distributed tidily. Messi making good progress on the right-hand side. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. That is lovely. He's found a way through.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Goretzka. Schneider. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Adu Ares. Oh, he's found him in space. Caught offside that time.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
There's the whistle for half-time. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal.
Just a
and
quick
that is the
request
state of
today
it
for
at the
everybody
break.
to please
1-0.
kindly remove any cars parked
Yeah, on the
road
face of it,
outside the
it
stadium.
looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Barcelona happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. And the game has already resumed here.
Barcelona really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
It's gone out for a throw-in. Adu Ares. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And he cuts out the supply. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. Shot at goal! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Goretzka, Marquinhos,
The attendance
just
for
about
this
up to
match
the hour
was
now.
71,898.
Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Schneider.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
Now it's Schneider. Messi, he's picked his way through. And the shot! Really well taken goal. And this is getting better and better. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
The goal scorer for Barcelona.
Zaragoza choosing to make the first change.
Number 9.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Number 10. Coming on the field. Number 9. Number 21.
Now it's Neymar. And it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Barcelona can consider themselves just about safe now. He's going to be disappointed with that. The final 5 minutes. Oh, nicely intercepted. Tony Moya. Adu Ares.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Oh, nice one too, very nice. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win, which will be welcomed all
Fellow
round.
attendees, this is
Messi,
a lost
voted
children's
man of the match,
announcement.
and
Please
deservedly
keep your
so.
eyes on your
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Martinez. Arnautovic. Hits one! Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, someone I really like, Peter, is Lautaro Martinez. The graft, the energy, the dynamism, he's got all those properties we expect from South American forwards. And he's also someone who's quite happy to drop back, whether to receive the ball or to make up defensive numbers.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. Up he goes! Oh, just needed a better contact.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
That has earned a reprieve for the time being. And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's Neymar. Nuno Mendes. Pedri. Lovely feet. It's a goal kick. Barcelona yet to have an attempt on goal. Damian. Fratesi. Martinez. Schneider. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. And it's Marquinhos. Nuno Mendes. Now Neymar. Neymar goes on a run down the left wing. That'll be a throw. Inter Milan are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing down the flanks, and I think they look as if they're going to cause some real problems to that opposing defence. Both flanks are working quite well now.
Schneider. Nuno Mendes. Pedri. Oh, can he get onto this? It's a good run down the left-hand side. Can he put it away? And he's made sure that's not getting through. Barella.
This is the time you need that pace.
Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Dixon. Marquinhos. And Mendes. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Yeah, and despite the scoreline, it's clear who the better side is when it comes to chances. If this is the trend that's going to continue, then there's only going to be one winner here, and I don't think it's going to take too much improvement for it to happen.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. Shot a goal! He's done very well to get to that.
Arnautovic clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
They've played it short. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. That's a sharp pass. Goretzka. Nuno Mendes. Now it's Neymar. Gets a good foot in there. And if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. And it's Darmian. Fratesi. Darmian is in a really good position out wide. And still, we await the first breakthrough.
The attendance for this match
Neymar.
was 81,007.
He's making a real surge on the left. Fratesi. Barella. A heavy challenge. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. DiMarco does well to stand firm and defend it. Martinez. Çalhanoğlu. The less said about that pass, the better. Marquinhos. It's Pedri. Spread it left. Now it's Neymar. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Carlos Augusto. And the pass is intercepted. Now that looks a decent ball. And it's Goretzka. That is lovely. Schneider. Header! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
He came in hard, very hard, and he welcomes it in. Marquinhos defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Luis Suarez. He's in plenty of space here. And here's Neymar. Oh, that's neat. It's a mighty effort! Just off target.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Substitution for Inter. Number 8.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. So a couple of front-footed alterations here, a pair of forwards entering the field.
Well, it'll be interesting to see what system they'll be playing with now, Peter.
That looks a cracking ball. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Big header!
Substitutions taking place.
Oh, fine stop from the keeper. And that will be the final act. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack, and the outcome inevitable. Your reflections then, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.